Hey, you got a new turbo on there,
yes,
huh?
Yes, sir. It's the Gen 2 94 XPR.
So what's the deal with the new stuff on it? I mean, we've done this interview about 100 times, right?
Yeah, I know, right? And how many times have you interviewed Ben in the past?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
The biggest change this time was right up here. I went with the larger wastegate, the Precision 60 CO2, and the Precision 94 millimeter Gen 2 XPR Pro Mod.
Right. And you, the stats you were just telling me about in the half mile, you cracked 190.
197.6.
Right. We just saw a killer pass out of it.
Yeah.
I understand that was a soft pass.
Yeah, 156 60 foot.
Right.
So essentially, we're playing around with torque converter lockup.
Right.
Before it was locking up too early. So essentially, we're going to come out a little bit higher. Jersey Boy still does all of the engine calibration, and honestly, it's been a kind of a teamwork as far as getting the trans to do it between the builder, Paramount Performance, between Joel,
right,
and also Brent, DTP Tuning up in Virginia. Right. So it's just having the biggest thing is, like I said, I'm not a tuner. I don't claim to be, but I still have to make changes at the track to make this thing go faster.
Just remind us real quick for the 1000th time with like the basics of it, like, you know, what motor's in it, and
we
talked about the upgraded turbo. I know we talked about it before, but you know, just for anyone who might not have seen one of the previous videos.
Western 9-inch diff out back, the Strange Pro HD aluminum case, Paramount transfer case, Paramount Super Pro transmission with a trans brake. It's a Demon TKM 420 cubic inch motor with custom ported VTEC heads. That's our one-off intake manifold. It's got all the goodies in the motor. It's a half fill. It's top fuel hooped. Billet crank, custom curler rods, custom diamond pistons, and then obviously the new. We got to give a shout out to Precision Turbo. They did sponsor. We voiced our concerns with them after Ocala.
Right.
When we chatted there, we said we kept turning CO2 up and nothing was happening. And they said, look, that's an older turbo, the back housing's small for the kind of cubic inches you're messing with and the kind of power you're trying to make. That's it, it's done.
Right.
So we got with them, we worked together, and they said, hey, this is what we think you're gonna need. And it's obviously, it's a top of the line unit, it's a Pro Mod, but clearly it's done what it's supposed to do.